Alright, welcome back everyone. You're watching the RSL Remix 3 and we have our second match of the day with CatZ against WhiteRa. A PvZ of the ages with our first map being Debris Fields. I actually casted a game on this map before and I can tell you this is an islands map. So I have no idea how exactly you're supposed to play this. If this was Brood War, I could tell you we might see some Corsairs, drops or mutas being used from the Zerg. Well, I guess that will be the case in StarCraft 2 as well, but in this game I really have no idea what exactly we're going to see. I don't know how fond WhiteRa is of Stargate on this kind of maps. I know he really likes those war prisms, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see some of those, but I really don't see how effectively you could use them on this kind of map. And WhiteRa is going to start in the top position here, whereas CatZ is going to be starting in the bottom left hand side. He's scouting the bottom position first. And actually on this map you are surrounded by nothing basically. You just have to fly away to be able to take another base. So CatZ is going to be forced to get drop if he wants to expand, or he could go for a Nidus all in just because there is a lot of room all around the base. Like for example, if he was able to hide an Overlord here and make a Nidus canal here, he could just end the game very quickly. And WhiteRa, he hasn't taken, okay, gate 13. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a dual gas at 15 or 16 here, just because on those islands map, you're gonna need a lot of gas for tech. And actually I feel like Terran is very good on this map just because you can make a quick command center in every matchup, load it up with SCVs, fly away and take an island immediately. So you have an expansion. Terran is probably the race you can expand the fastest on this kind of a map with. And nice direction here from the Overlord of CatZ. He's going to be able to spot exactly what's going on very soon here. CatZ going for the very early on dual gas. He skipped the queen, he made a pull pretty late, and wow, I think knowing CatZ, this is either a Nidus or Muta, one base Muta. I wouldn't be surprised to see one base Muta. I mean, CatZ is crazy. He loves this kind of build. He does it even on standard maps. So you give him islands, he's just waiting for an excuse. Just wants to play one base Muta. Okay, he's gonna attack very quickly, even skipping the queen here. He does spot WhiteRa's base. He sees the cybernetics core. He's gonna know a bit about the timing here. And those mutas, oh my god, they're gonna come in very quick here if he was to go for them. Larry's already halfway done. And CatZ, he might not have played on islands map now before, but he has so many crazy builds like this that I mean, he's feeling a bit at home right now. He really likes to do those crazy builds that nobody else uses, like I said before. And I mean, he's refined his one base Muta on a lot of maps and in a lot of situations. So right now he already knew exactly what build to go for, when to make the gases, when to make the pull. And you see Spire is already starting at 430. That's ridiculous. And look, WhiteRa right now is tricking CatZ. He's making a robotics facility. And CatZ, I don't think he should stop scouting right now. He should have sent his Overlord here so he could have gotten the info of the Stargate. WhiteRa is really fooling CatZ right now. And CatZ, he was afraid, even though this gateway was not upgrading anything. He maybe saw the cybernetics core upgrading something, but hey, here's some info for you. The cybernetics core is not upgrading Wargate, it's upgrading +1 air. And oh, I think he's going to be able to spot it. Yes, he does spot the Stargate. And WhiteRa did not see that the Overlord saw. So WhiteRa is actually not going to be aware of exactly what CatZ know about this. And this was a very smart move by CatZ here. The Spire, 20 seconds from being finished here. And WhiteRa actually, wow, he's fearless. He's just dropping between his base and CatZ's base. He's dropping a probe, and I think he's just gonna wait. Actually, where is the Phoenix? Okay, he went to get, he might have seen this Overlord earlier. just because he went for the kill now as soon as possible. He's basically trying to supply block his opponent, and this is gonna work. He's gonna supply block him. 28 out of 26. CatZ right now making 2 overlords, but he's just started injecting now. His supply is very low. It's actually 28 right now. I think WhiteRa is in a very good position. He's going to be able to make a Nexus here, add a couple of cannons maybe later on. He didn't make a Forge just yet, but he's made enough probes now, so he should be cutting for a while. He did not start researching Wargate here, so he's just going to be playing out of these targets. And actually he chooses not to take the expansion here. I think the problem for... Okay, I realize now what happened. WhiteRa didn't know that CatZ was here. So I think he thought that CatZ was on the other side, because he saw an overlord here and one here, so he wasn't sure. And that's why he was going to take this space. And then he realized that CatZ was here, and he thought it was better to expand here, which it is. So very nice decision making here by WhiteRa. But I would really like to see warp gates and a couple more gates, maybe 3 gates total and warp gates, just to be able to warp those safety stalkers if things were to go wrong for WhiteRa here. What is this probe doing? Yeah, this warp prism. Forge gonna be added here by WhiteRa. And he's on a lot of Phoenixes right now. Those are not good against Corruptors, but he could just fly in, kill those Mutas and then get out. CatZ doing a very good job of hiding those Mutas behind the Corruptors, even putting them in the middle, making it very hard for WhiteRa to click on those. But I think WhiteRa is just gonna fly past those and get rid of those Mutas. Oh, why is he not doing that? He could just micro a bit better. And CatZ is in a very bad position right now. He's added an evolution chamber to be able to make some spores if he has to, but he's not upgrading drop. He's not going to be expanding anytime soon. And I don't know, Zerg looks really weak on this island map. WhiteRa flying in now again, and he's going to focus fire those Mutalisks. He's going to take out all of them and then fly out. Actually, he leaves one of them with very little HP here. He's gonna fly back in there, I think, and snipe it. Oh, he chooses just to go for the Corruptors. He has enough Phoenixes now. He has so many Phoenixes, and he has the +1 attack for air units. CatZ losing everything right now, and I think WhiteRa is gonna take the first game here, just because he's expanding right now. And look at this. He's blocked every base with a pylon. At least those 2 bases. CatZ making a comment. Because I told him this wasn't Brood War, but yeah, Zerg does look pretty bad on Islands map in StarCraft 2. So CatZ says GG, and WhiteRa takes the first game.